Have you heard of spoon theory? It's the idea that everyone starts out with a certain amount of energy in their day, or spoons, and that activities of daily living cost spoons or deplete energy. So as you can imagine, someone living with ADHD or some other neurodevelopmental disorder like autism, even chronic illness, can deplete spoons really quickly, and you might even start out with less spoons at the beginning of your day than someone who's neurotypical or does not have chronic pain. For the sake of this video, I'm using markers as spoons. So a neurotypical person's day might start with 7 spoons. And let's say they wake up and they get out the door on time, 1 spoon. And they engage in work tasks like checking their email, 1 spoon. Then they have to task switch and start working on a project that's due in a few weeks, 1 spoon. So as a person moves through their day and they have certain demands placed on them, they're depleted of energy. By the end of the day, they might be left with 1 or 2 spoons, and that might look like engaging in some self-care activities and getting in bed on time. For a person with ADHD, that looks very different. A person with ADHD might start with 5 spoons, and they wake up and snooze, and then they're late to work. Maybe that's 1, maybe that's 2 spoons. Then they get to work and their to-do list is actually a list of projects. That's 2 spoons. They're struggling to break that down and to prioritize what they even need to start with. Then a coworker stops by and mentions a project that the deadline is due in 3 days that they have forgotten about. That's 2 spoons. So you can see how tiring it can be for a person with ADHD to get through their day and to have energy by the end of their day, especially when they're struggling with things like planning, prioritizing, time management, breaking things down, some of those executive function skills that a neurotypical person uses very easily and ADHDer struggles with, depletes us of our energy. So what can we do to reduce fatigue and use less spoons throughout our day as a person with ADHD? One tip is to try to automate your day as much as you can, and one way that you can try that is through habit stacking. Habit stacking is the idea that you take an existing habit that you already have, let's say making coffee, and you chain on an activity that you're trying to make into a habit onto that existing habit that you already have. So for the example of I'm always forgetting to take my meds in the morning, I might use the habit stacking principle by putting my medicine right by my coffee or my coffee cup, and I already have that established habit of making coffee, but I'm forgetting to take my medicine. So by placing my medicine right by my coffee cup, I'm going to more easily remember to take my medicine when I'm already engaging in that habit of making my coffee. This reduces that overwhelm and the decision making, some of the forgetfulness, and it just sets yourself up for a more automated and streamlined day. So it reduces some of that cognitive load that causes us to use more spoons throughout the day.